start this video off. Today did not go as planned, did not go as like I wanted it to. Very disappointed. I'm a little bit annoyed. You know, it is what it is. But at some point, you know, we got to get this shit solved correctly and got to make sure that people are doing what they need to do, you know, doing their due diligence. You know, we're out here trying to erect this building, and it just seems like damn near every time we go to do something, something's wrong. So some people got to be held accountable. But as for today, we went ahead and hung some more columns, and we started putting in beams. Then we find out that either there's a beam wrong or there's a column layout wrong or something, which is not ideal. We'll go ahead and show you a clip right now. So we got our next issue. You can see that right there. We have our embed, our column placed exactly orientated where it should be, but our beam is not long enough now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Joshua connect his end, then I'm gonna have Moses come over here and cut this column off on the bottom. Then he can bring his scissor lift over here, manhandle it over, connect it. We'll get it leveled out, we'll weld it where it's at. But I'm just worried that that might cause my whole column line to be messed up now. And eventually, you know, I'm only gonna be able to move this one so much because I'm gonna lose embed. Hopefully it's just a misplacement of an embed. And that when I move it over, this one will actually fit correctly, but we'll find out here pretty soon. The guys moved it over for me and it did not work out. So unfortunately, it seems that either that beam, which is beam 1060, is either too short, or it seems that there's a miscalculation somewhere, which honestly, as the steel erector, that's above my pay grade. You know, I'd like to be able to tell everybody what it is because I go do my measurements out there, and I did my cross-referencing from my plans back to my on-site, you know, existing building and to this existing slab out there, and all signs tell me that it's that beam. But you know, they want to go ahead and do measurements out there at the shop, the engineers and all that stuff. They want to get all the numbers correctly. They want me to cross-reference all the embeds and make sure they were laid correctly, because you know, we're already having a problem with that awning in that same little area where it's not calling for a demo, but it's only 11 feet tall and it's calling for 12 foot 6.5 inch columns to be placed there, which that's not going to happen. So there's some discrepancies. So right now we're trying to figure them all out. Now as steel erectors, obviously, I said this more than one time, you know, iron working is what we do, but we really have to be out here solving problems. You know, whether it be an embed was misplaced, they weren't put in the right place, or it's not there at all. You know, we got to be able to solve the problem either right then and there, figure out what we're going to do for this particular problem, or we're going to be able to put a pin in it, stop, you know, and work on something else and figure out how we're going to attack the situation later and actually get some production out of it. You know, so as of right now, I know that tomorrow is probably going to be me doing nothing but columns all over the new entry building. That way I can actually do all of my layout and actually make sure that every single column is where it's supposed to be. Though that goes against the first plan, how I wanted to do, doing it in sections, you know, only because it's easier to hang it. At this point, it seems like me and Mr. George are gonna have to go in and get in a crane and make sure that we actually get this done properly, and we're not trying to, you know, skimp a little bit of money out of there and make it harder on ourselves in the long run. So what my plan to do is actually tomorrow go ahead and hang all the columns up in the new entry. Then I'll be having Moski go back over there to the sped building, do any finishing welds that he has to finish off as per those kickers, the wind braces, vertical braces. Then me and the guys can start hanging the building again, which I'll probably put Michael up in the lift and I'll have Josh in the lift connecting. That way everybody can get real versed in connecting, and Mosey can go ahead and handle the welding. At that point we can continue on this building. At some point we'll have to stop and bring in that crane to worry about this little awning section, but as of right now I'm still waiting for Frank, the superintendent, to give me some more information on that. Now obviously I would like to have all the steel out there before I start a job, and I would like to have seen this project beforehand, but sometimes that's just not how the dice roll. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Fierro con fierro no pasa nada. We're gonna keep on marching forward doing this damn thing. So right now, go ahead and play some music and let y'all see what we got done for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I know it's a little bit different, not typically what we do, but we're out there trying to problem solve all day, trying to make sure that we can get this damn thing running correctly and functionally, that we can get some damn production. So enjoy, guys. Action. Talking about, baby, that's what I'm talking about. First beam of the day. We're gonna keep on hanging steel. We're gonna ignore that fucking fact that that's not demoed over there and that we can't put any columns. We're gonna end up renting a crane, sitting it out there, maybe like a 150-foot crane or something. Little baby crane. reaching that stuff. But for right now, for today, excuse me, we're gonna be hanging all this steel. Looking good. As we continue to steel erect out here in Ricardo Elementary, Kingsville, Texas, I want to give a major shout out to my team. First and foremost, my wife, always holding it down in the office, making sure these guys stay paid up. We're always scheduled up, and we always have those contracts coming in and out, being signed, doing that paperwork. And most importantly, my crew, my team out here in the field. Without you guys, it would not be possible. We have to have a job to be able to attend, but without you guys, it would not be slanging and banging, the steel getting flown in the air, and that money coming into the bank accounts, guys. So I want to give a major shout out to Moski Mo Problems, major shout out to Juan Mo, major shout out to Joshua Castillo, major shout out to Michael Martinez. Without my crew, this would not be possible. I just want to say thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. We're going to keep on running this brand. We're going to keep on making this bread and run it all the way to the top, baby. Let's go. Now remember, guys, if you're interested in ironworking, steel erection, certified welding, fabrication, there's always going to be off days. There's always going to be inconsistencies. It's up to us to have a good attitude and try to look at the glass half full. Don't be a pessimist, be an optimist. Try and look at everything as a way to solve a problem and learn from that situation. Fierro con perro no pasa nada, guys. Let's keep on marching forward. All right, everybody. So you guys seen the crew hang this first little section of steel right here. As of right now, we can't do that one in there. Like I said in the last video, they need to do some demo. We got to figure out an RFI as for those columns, so we can't get them installed just yet. So I'm going to hang the rest of this building right now, but I got to do some more columns. So we're going to get back to do some columns, and the first one's going to be C1013 right here. Most of you got his welder ready. We got Michael back out here, Michael Martinez today, so he's going to be doing most of the rigging for us. And we got Joshua and Moses doing most of the connecting. So we're going good right now. Right now they're cleaning off all of the embeds. What's up, Michael? What's up, brother? Clean up all the embeds, that way most can come over here and mark them all out. That way once we find out what column it's going to be, they can get orientated correctly. So go for it. Everything's going really good right now. We got a good amount done, so just keep up the progress, man. Well, hopefully these videos are not getting too repetitive for you guys. Kind of is, kind of just over and over. We do the same thing, columns, beams, so let's set up the camera real quick. Oh shit, most of y'all get on top of him now. We don't have one there. Say again, sir? Yeah, right here. Joshua! A big hammer's over there. Okay, this is the height. Yeah. Right here, we got that one. Right here, we got 18, which is those two corner ones. That's on the inside door. Esa es la pista, ¿verdad? That's my teacher was telling me that don't touch it. But I told him you want to like blow a hole in it right there, but I was like, there's a link to it. How are we gonna blow a hole in that? Stay over there, stay over there, go over there. Two things to keep on your mind while you're just laying in iron, flying steel, is safety first and teamwork second. I want these boys to be able to go home as they came in every day with just a little bit more money in their pocket. And I want to make sure they keep their head on the swivel and they are not cutting corners or going outside the procedure just to go faster. Another thing would be camaraderie. Make sure that your brothers out here are comfortable and safe. Make sure that they have a good spirit every single day and they're not putting them down. We don't want anybody petty being around the raising gang. We always want to uplift our brothers. I just want to make sure that we feel good. If we're not right in our head, we're probably not going to be right in our physical. We want to make sure they're working together constantly at all times. Now, with that being said, ironworker is probably the best thing that ever happened to me, man. It changed my life. It gave me everything I have, you know what I mean? And it actually made me a better person. Made me a man because I was always acting like a fucking little kid. Showed me how to do grown man things. How to really buckle down and make hard work for you. Make some money. Showed me how to save my money. Showed me how to spend money. And man, it's brought me everything I have. I love ironworking. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I'm Jose RPM, the Ironwork Gearhead. Lecho para mis sueños. Know what it is. Like, subscribe, comment down below, share the videos. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.